it's Arsenal who have the lead at the halfway stage of the tie.
Well, at this stage of the tournament, you'd take any lead going into that second leg. I tell you what, though, this tie is far from over. Very little to split between the two sides, and it's set up perfectly for round two.
Well, as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
There's the full-time whistle. Nothing to split them over 90 minutes. It ends goalless here, and we'll go again in the second leg.
Yeah, there's no surprise to see them both a little bit cagey. They know how much is riding on this game. Let's hope we do see a little bit more from an attacking perspective in the next one, though.
Well, maybe not the greatest performance that we've ever seen from Robert Lewandowski. That back line seemed to marshal him pretty well.
Well, he'll obviously be annoyed he couldn't bag a goal, but the positive is the positions that he got himself into. He just lacked the clinical finish when he got there.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, we had goals, we had entertainment, but Stuart, it's all now a matter of what happens in the return leg of this semi-final.
Yeah, it's been a really good contest. We saw some great attacking play, plenty of chances and some goals as well. Hopefully we get a similar game in the second leg. It's set up perfectly, isn't it?
And I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Yeah, I thought he looked classy today. He showed great composure with his penalty, and he was key to them getting the draw here.
There goes the final whistle. Well, we had goals, we had entertainment, and it does set things up nicely for the second leg.
Yeah, it was a brilliant 90 minutes, wasn't it? Exactly what you want to see. Both teams having a real go and some clinical finishes as well. Let's hope we see a repeat of this in the reverse fixture.
But I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Well, he worked really hard throughout. He got the important goal, and I'm sure he'll be pleased with his performance today.
And it's Spurs who'll have the head start in the second leg.
Well, they were really good today. Their approach play, their movement off the ball, and of course their finishing were excellent, as was their work rate. A disciplined performance in the second leg, and they're into the final.
And as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Yeah, he'll be happy coming off the pitch. He worked hard, he was always involved in the game, and he scored a very good goal. That was an impressive performance today.
And that will be that. The first leg of this semi-final is over. 0-0 here, and it's all about the second leg now, Stuart.
Well, no surprise to see both teams just feeling each other out. Obviously so much on the line now. They're going to have to show a bit more adventure in the second leg, though, and I do think we'll see a better game in the reverse fixture.
Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Well, he struggled to have any real impact, didn't he? We usually see a lot more from him, but I'm sure we'll see a better performance next time out. Let's hope it was just one of those days.
Liverpool trailing late in this game. And so the referee confirms that this first leg is officially over. Just what the away fans were hoping for. Now they've got to hold their nerve when the action moves to their patch next time round.
Yeah, that was a tight game, and I think they just about deserve their lead, but it's a slender one, and they'll certainly need to defend well in the second leg if they're to reach the final.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well, he scored a good goal, and they won the game. An excellent day all round.